today, today, we have a re-review. Now you know what product it is because you read the title. You're not an idiot, and this is something that I've wanted to do for a while because my original review of these was I was so hyperactive because I was so happy that I had these. Now these took me about 4 months to find and about a month to get. So at the time they were hard to get. Now they're pretty easily available. These are my Sivga Phoenixes. Now Sivga has a very, very special place in my heart. They are something that I think everybody needs a pair of, whether it be the 007s, which is just the coolest name for a pair of headphones, whether it be the Phoenixes, whether it be the new ones like the O2 things, whatever they are. They're quite cool. I need to get a pair of those. These, with their Sendy Ivor bum case, it looks like a bum, baby's bum. Anyway, these are basically what people call knockoff Sendy Ivors, but somehow are better than Sendy Ivors. Yes, I have heard a pair of Sendy Ivors before everyone goes, hey, you can't say that. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Now, I know that they've got different drivers, and Sendys are like, I think they're like planar magnetics or whatever, and they're like, oh yeah, no, but these are really cool, and these aren't, and they're like, oh yeah, no, but I'm cooler. It's like, they are both fantastic. Now, in my original review, there's a box that goes around this that they come in. Now, if you want to go check that out, I recommend that, because that video didn't do too well for some reason, and it hurt me, because this is the review that I tried the hardest on. Just, you have to get past my extremely hyped self before I unbox these, because I just love them. I love them. They are something that I love more than life itself. Like, they are just the best, and that's why they are the most used. Now I'm going to open this, and you're going to see a pair of headphones that is screaming for help. And the reason that is because I have literally abused these. These have spent so much time going from place to place. The case isn't that battered actually, because they spend most of the time on me head. But yeah, these have been everywhere with me. They've been everywhere. They have literally been everywhere with me, and that's just because I love them so much. They are my daily drivers. That's exactly what this is. Now, yeah, they have 4 little feet on the bottom, so you can stand them up, because you want to display the awesome Sivga logo. Now, everything on this case is branded. Every single part of it. There was a strap here that I have on my keychain. Where is it? I don't know where it is, but it has Sivga written on it. Now, that is just, I love those little details. I have a Sivga keychain for my keys. So, if you can't tell me I'm not a Sivga fanboy, if they've sold t-shirts, I would have bought one with these. I love them. Let's have a look. And this is just, I'm going to give you some ASMR. You ready? That wasn't really that good. It was satisfying for me though. And then you have all of the... Oh! I'm going to open these like this. This really nice soft velour that they line the case with, that just... If I had a pillow made out of this stuff, I don't think I'd ever wake up. Like, I wouldn't want to. Now, you're probably spotting something immediately. You are correct. This is not the factory wire. This is a wire that I bought because I wanted to preserve the factory wire, because the factory wire is too nice. And then I got this wire, and this wire is also nice, but it's still less nice than the factory wire. So this is the one that I use. The factory wire is in its little Sivga branded bag, with its Sivga branded cable in its Sivga branded case. Let me just drop all my adapters on the floor. Now, that's where that went. Huh. So there's an adapter for this. Where? What was that one then? Hang on, I'm losing adapters. Where did you go? Got it. So, we have 2 adapters here. There's also an adapter up here that is actually for the Sivga. Now, so this is... Are you ready for some ASMR? You're going to need this. Right, this is the most ASMR thing. I'm going to connect this, but right next to the microphone. You ready? oh. It is just the nicest, like, click. It is the nicest click. And this cable, just... It's just the nicest cable in the world. Like, I am convinced. It is so... It doesn't get tangled unless you're an idiot like me. And you fold it up. Because you're an idiot. Now, this cable... The thing I hate about cables, when you buy a pair of headphones, the cables are always crunched up and they don't sit straight. And the minute I got this out the box, it's as straight as can be. Look at that. That is slack, right? It's got a slight bend in it. That is as straight as can be for a cable. Why would you want anything else? It's just the nicest cable. Remember what I was saying about everything's branded Sivga? You see that? Sivga! Sivga! That's how cool is that? And you got the the thingy doodah here. These are all marked, and you can see that they've all got the letters on, and they've got coloured pins. So even if you can't read, you can still use the colours to connect it. Like, they've made these for cavemen, but they're too nice. Now, this wire, there is nothing that connects better than this wire. I'm going to pick these up, right, and I'm going to plug the left into the left side, and I'm going to do it first here, and then I'm going to do it next to the microphone. Oh! You ready? You ready? I'm going to take this out. You ready? Listen to this. Oh! The connections, man. It's just... You know when you get in a really nice car and you start flicking the levers, it's just a nice clunk of mechanical parts moving, and that is just what sold me on these the minute I got these out of the box. Just that tiny little detail of... Oh! It is just the nicest stuff. Now, these feel so well built. They've got all of the flexibility you need. And they have been absolutely abused. There is chips missing on the paint here. I don't know if you can see that. There's a nice chip missing there. There's scratches and scuffs there. You've got dings missing out the headband. There's more chips there. Scuff. Yeah, they've been through the wars, but in all fairness, they've survived. And the reason they've been through the wars is because they are just the best thing. Right, let's get into what you actually clicked on the video for. 1 year later. So what's changed from now to when I got them? The only thing I can say is the pads, over time, have got better. Yeah, I know. Who would have thought? The pads on these are complete. I have never replaced these, by the way, and you're going to look at someone else and go, oh yeah, but there's a ruin. Why is yours so clean? That's because I used to clean these. Now, these pads I have never ever replaced, and they have got better and better with time with this memory foam. It's just got more comfortable as it remembers the shape of your head. Now, they literally, you can see, they can talk to my glasses. You can see where my glasses, like here and here, you can see where they sit. So it's literally, and the back of them, it's just perfect. These are just the best headphones you could ever buy. Well, for the price, that is. Now, these are quite expensive, even still today. And would I buy another pair if I had the money? Absolutely. Of course I would. Here's some more of the dings that you'll notice when you look at the headband. There's loads of little notches and gaps and crunch bits where they've just been abused. Where I went, yeah, let's chuck them there. I'll go do something. I pick them up and I drop them and then I break them and then I fix them and I go, oh, all of that stuff. These are still fantastic. 1 year later, hasn't changed these at all. The only thing I can say, sound quality wise, is I think the low end's improved. I think, and it was never short of low end, but I think it's improved. I think over time, it's became a bit warmer, which is exactly what I like, and a bit nicer and a bit more full. That's what these feel like. They've become a bit more presented. Now, that's not a bad thing. I mean, if you're into natural sounding blah blah blah, all that stuff, go get yourself a pair of Bayers or Sennheisers or whatever you want. Bayers preferably, because they are made for listening, or made for making audio, not listening to. These are made for listening to. There is no aspect in this that is flat at all, but they make everything sound good. Everything. I don't care. You can play opera. You can play Oprah. You can play anything you like for these. It sounds good. I have no criticisms. It's as simple as that. Now, this would probably have been a shorter video if I hadn't waffled for 5 minutes about all the things I like about them still. But the only thing I have to say about these that has changed is the market. That's it. These still cost the same. So what has actually changed about the market? Well, since these came out, more companies have started doing it. And there are now more versions of the Sivgas that are newer and a bit, not nicer, but just different. If you can't afford £310 a pair of headphones, then with things like 007s. 95 quid. I bought a pair for my dad, right? He loves them, uses them, they're fantastic. They're the best headphones he's ever experienced, is what he told me. Now, I would agree with that too, but I've experienced a lot of headphones. If I hadn't have heard these, I would say yes, that's true, they are the best headphones I've ever experienced. Minus the Harmonic 9 Zeus's, Sivga Phoenix's, H or X2HRs, and all of the other stuff that I have on my wall. They would be the best pair of headphones I've ever experienced. And then these came along, and I was like, huh. Yeah. In my original review, how I got these, I bought those 007s. I bought the 007s as a gift for my dad. My dad loved them, right? So, he got them. Now these wasn't even in my field yet. So I sat there, listened to the headphones before I gave them to him, just to make sure they're good. They blew my fucking mind. They blew my mind out of my arse. They were fantastic, right? And then I bought these. And when I say, and then I bought these, I mean, in the same 20 minutes I had unboxed and listened to the other headphones, I bought these. That's how quick I made my mind up that Sivga was the best thing on the planet. And these came, and the build quality was equally as good as the £95 ones. And I wasn't mad at that, because I spent 95 quid on a pair of headphones that would laugh at a Tonka toy. And these are exactly the same. They have been absolutely abused over the year that I've had them. Thrown about. Completely, like, no respect at all. And every time I listen to them, they just stun me with flawless sound quality and deep rumbling lows and mids that just shatter your mind in how detailed they are, and the high end that is so crisp, clean and precise that you yearn for more. These are the most Moorish headphones you could ever have. Once you've heard these, going back to something else is painful, because you don't want anything else. These are just, they are so close to perfection, they might as well own it. That's all I can say about these. Thank you guys for watching. There's not. What do you want from me? These are great. Get them, right? If you can't afford these, get the 007s. They're equally as good. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. If you do like videos like this, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Every little help you can give, you know, helps grow the channel. Also, I now have a Patreon, which I will link in the description. So when this goes live, I should have a Patreon set up so you can support me, donate and do whatever you like, just so I can keep this channel going. Because it costs me a lot of money. A lot of money that I do not have. So if this is something that you like seeing, whether it be, there's different tiers that you can unlock different stuff. Now, I haven't uploaded to Patreon in a while because, well, I haven't publicised it yet. So if you go there and there's not many things to unlock if you do decide to become a patron, I promise that will change soon. Please be patient. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff. And I'll see you next time.